So I know last time we said we were going to talk about the Camry. Always thinking about Camry though, when the first thing that comes to your mind is just the affordable, reliable, mid-size economy car. But now, since Toyota's done their redesign about a little over a year ago, they've actually done some really awesome things. They've gotten your standard Camry and taken it to where you can completely customize it to match your personality. You've got several different trim levels such as SE, LE that we're all familiar with, but now you've got XSE and XLE. Two completely different trim models that can either go for the very luxurious or the person that wants something that's dynamic to drive and exciting. Let's take a look at kind of all three of those choices that I just mentioned, and we're going to kind of go over some different features for them. Alright, so the first one we're going to look at is your standard LE Camry. Comes with steel wheels and plastic wheel covers, but some great things you've got are your standard daytime running lights, as well as dual halogen lenses. A little bit of mess up there, but as we come around, you see this beautiful silver sky metallic. You've got standard power driver's seat as well, and you've also got heated power mirrors. All of your Camrys are going to come standard with a touchscreen, rear view camera system, features that you used to have to buy at a premium. The beauty about this vehicle, only $24,199. And that's incredible, because what this delivers above any other vehicle is #1 reliability. 2 years free maintenance. If you want a vehicle that's going to take you 200,000 or 300,000 miles without any worries, Camry's pretty much the nameplate to go with. But of course, like I said, it's a little bit of a humdrum automobile. Something that a lot of people are kind of like, I don't want to really drive. But let's look at something a little bit more exciting. Let's take a look at something that's a little bit more exciting. First of all, when you see this, what grabs your eye? It's those 18-inch alloy wheels, black and polished aluminum. Extremely dynamic look to them, but it's aggressive. It's something that invigorates some excitement into you. As you come around to the front, when people see you coming up, they're going to see those beautiful LED daytime running lights. Same halogen front lenses, but you've also got something taken from Lexus. You've got a beautiful black matte finish grille. Honeycomb design, it's something that we take a lot from a lot of your racing heritage vehicles. It's aggressive. It's something that's going to say, hey, I'm here. I'm not the humdrum automobile. But it's also going to be the same reliability. It's something that's going to get you 200,000 or 300,000 miles like Camry always has, while being a little bit more fun. And that's the biggest part about it. In fact, something about XSE that's different, instead of your regular cloth material, your regular leather, you've got this gorgeous leather trim with red sport stitching and suede leather seating inserts. Something that's a little bit different. Not everyone has, but it's something that you can customize to your personality. Now, if you're looking for Camry for something a little bit more relaxing, something to take on the trip, but with a lot of luxury items that looks and says, hey, I'm pretty prestigious. Look at me in my big fancy white sweater. Then you're going to go for the Camry XLE. It's synonymous with luxury as far as Toyota is concerned, and it's just below the benchmark Avalon. Again, you've got gorgeous 18-inch alloy wheels, and these are kind of a platinum finish. You still got those beautiful LED daytime running lights, but you move to a linear grille. This is something that's a little bit more classic design and we're familiar with, comparable to the LE Camry. What this builds on, though, is the luxury items. Navigation, dual automatic climate control, sunroof. Some things you can get in the XSE, but when it gets right down to it, XSE can't compare to a luxury ride like this. You've got a softened suspension, but you've also got extremely beautiful leather interior. Supportive, while also still being comfortable for longer trips. You can also get the available smart key, similar to what we looked at on Prius last week. You can see here that whenever you walk up to the vehicle, as soon as you pop your hand in, door unlocks, you're able to get into it, and of course, that's where the luxury begins. Let's check out some of the interior features. In fact, let me show you how user-friendly our Bluetooth technology is in all of our vehicles. Hey guys, it's Matt again. So we're going to look at some of the more in-depth features, in particular our Bluetooth system. It comes standard on all of our Toyota vehicles, but it's also synonymous across the entire line. It's the exact same way to set up. There's only two different ways to do this. Normally in a standard Camry or standard Toyota, you're going to look at your audio screen. Right now we're in an XLE Camry, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the home button. This is typically what most people are going to see when they start their vehicles up. Let's see, I'm going to turn this light off. Hopefully you can see that a little bit better. So now that we're on the home screen, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up to our settings. I'm going to go to Bluetooth, and then I can simply hit add. Once I hit add, you'll go to your phone, like what I'm going to do. Now your vehicle system is searching. I'm going to go to the Bluetooth options on my phone. I've got an Android LG V10. I'm going to press and hold my Bluetooth options, flip it on, and now watch how quickly the vehicle is able to find it once I click search. It's going to pop up as audio device and then switch to Toyota Camry once I hit the option here. Select it. Now it's asking me to match a PIN code, which is 178735. This will change on every setup you do. I'm going to go ahead and hit pair. Now the pairing has been successful. There's several different things as long as your phone is compatible. Just click yes for your contacts, and it can download all of your contacts, recent calls, missed calls, and if you allow it to, once your phone options, you can even have it read your text messages for you. Now everything is connected, so now I can hit OK on my touchscreen. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit this little phone icon right up top. This will take me straight to my phone menu. What it's doing right now is downloading all of my contacts. I can also select call history to where it's going to manage that as well. And you have a digital dial pad. All kinds of incredible things can be done here. Now right up top is where you're going to set up for your messaging. Most of the times, especially with iPhones, you'll typically set this up with on your phone itself under your notifications options. I'm not going to let it download all my messages. There's a lot of things that I'm doing with other customers as far as information exchange that probably you don't want to know about. It's not your car. So let's hit home again. From the home screen and some of your more well-optioned models, you can see that I've got 4 little boxes here that say select and hold to add a contact. In your models that have your Intune Premium, which holds a lot of your navigation, as well as Doppler weather radar through your HD radio signal, all I have to do is press and hold. And of course, it has not transferred my contacts. That's probably one of the downfalls of having 1,000 though. Once you do that though, it's going to pull up that contact list, and you simply have to select them. Once you do, you can use everything from your voice commands and your steering wheel dial controls to dial out. But that's just how easy a lot of our technologies are. We actually just this past year got an award for being the most technologically user-friendly automotive company in the world, as well as the most world-changing. Next time when we go over some more features, we're going to look a little bit more in depth at some of the great features such as the HD radio cache and your navigation options. But thanks again for joining me. This is Matt with Toyota Murfreesboro.